Those people, they're everywhere. Wherever you go, there's those people. You can't go anywhere without seeing those people. Think of any venue you go to, an aquarium, a balloon festival, somewhere around the city, famous landmarks. There's always those people. They're everywhere. And you just can't get away from those people. And that's what this video is about, those people, and what to expect. Here's the George Washington Bridge, and there's those people. I don't know. There's some of those people walking down the street. This is the street right next to the park that's by the GWB, Fort Lee. And here's some sort of pedestrian walkway going over Route 80, or whatever road goes into the GWB. This is a horse, but if you look closely, those people are on the wagon. That's Philly. And here's some of those people, street musicians. So those people, they're everywhere. Here's those people on boats. Look at that. That's the Philly waterfront. You can see those people in some amphibious craft. Penn's Landing, well, that's Philly. Here's NYC, and it's full of those people. There's another horse-drawn carriage, and do you see those people walking around? This is somewhere near Times Square, and it's filled with those people. Wherever you go, those people are there. Here is a person, but a person is part of those people. Here's a bunch of those people. Look at them posing. They're posers. Car show. You go to a car show, those people are there. Even you go on a boat trip, you want to go around Manhattan, those people are there. Wherever you go, there's just those people. Here's another car show. Those people are there. Here's NYC waterfront. That's the Brooklyn Bridge in the background. And those people are there too. Those people are there. They're very small and they're scattered, but they're still there. Those people are still there. I use them as scale. Man is the measure of all things. Here's another car show. Those people are there. And of course, let it be known that since I was there, I was part of those people. The car shows look like something's happening all the time. People milling around, cars moving, those people gawking. I'm a gawker. But I like to record it, for posterity. So in the future, internet arthropods could study it. Did I say arthropods? I meant to say anthropologists. That's it. Not arthropods, anthropologists. Here's more of those people around Times Square in the city. Oh, look there's fire apparatus, and there's some firemen there. What's going on? What was that all about? Taxi cabs as far as you could see. Because this is taken before they had car-free zones and all that. Those people milling about, crossing the streets, standing on street corners, going from here to there, doing something or doing nothing. There is a person, but if you look really close down the street, those people are down the street. Those people, looks like they're listening to some sort of music. This is at a car show, and I guess they had some live music. And those people, they gravitate there and they listen to the music. Those people. Yeah, here's more of those people. If you want to see those people, go to a car show, and you'll see those people. They're always there, without a doubt. I used to try and take pictures and compose it so you don't see those people. There's some of those people in the car. If you're at a car show and you're in the classic car, his gas tank cap is open. You have no expectations of privacy. Whenever you're in a public venue and those people are there, there's no expectation of privacy. First off, there's all sorts of surveillance all over nowadays. Look at some of those people are pointing. I noticed that. That's the behavior of those people. They always point at things. And they mill about. Well, here's some sort of street artist, but you can see those people are standing around watching them. I just caught their feet. They had this thing, some sort of temporary art exhibit in the city, and those people went to see it, and it consisted of these statues, and they were scattered all over. Say there was 10 of them, and you had to see if you could see all 10 of them. And of course, they'll go to a music venue, like some sort of folk festival. Oh, those people are there en masse, those people. And the balloon festivals, yep, those people are there, without a doubt. And it's good that they're there because it gives you a scale of how big those balloons are if you compare it to the size of those people. Now, they're not standing right next to the balloons, so the balloons are a little bit further back. So those balloons are even bigger than they appear to be in these pictures because those people can't get close as maybe 50 feet or something. You know, they don't want accidents. But that depends on the show. The show is more like a spectator orientated for those people, and then the balloons lifted off under a controlled environment. You know, look at those people standing around. Now you see that green balloon? You think that guy's Irish? Ah, ta-ta-ta. May the force be with you now. Yeah, those balloons are big. And there's a lot of those people there, too. Everyone just milling about, watching the balloonies inflate and take off. There's a smiley face balloonie, and there's some famous beverage balloonie. Oh, some of the balloonies are taking off. Now see how small and tiny those people are further away? And it gives you a true scale of how big those balloons are compared to those people. See how tiny those people are? And look how big that flame is that's filling up that balloon. Wow. Horses are people. That's why I included this horse. Our horses are pretty cool animals. I think we could rank them up there or equals. Now, those people like to go see horse shows. And, of course, at the horse shows, there are those people who are riding the horses, and they're in some sort of competition. They get points. I don't remember exactly what they had to do, jump over a runner obstacle course or something like that. But it was interesting because there weren't too many of those people there, but just those people who were the participants. I like this picture the best. This woman looks like some sort of outlaw or something. With a fancy blouse on. So there's the old school people who are like tally-ho and they had their riding outfits on. And then there's the Western people who had their Western attire on. Oh, those people love monster trucks. Wherever you see a monster truck, you're going to see those people. If there's a carnival or fair, yeah, those people, they'll be there. Absolutely, without a doubt. And if this is a flame that shoots out to heat the balloons up, and they were just demonstrated about how high that flame goes. And then these people, as opposed to those people, are probably with the balloons, and that's why they were so close. Now, some of the people had rented rides, so because they rented rides, they get to be close to balloons, and the other people were the balloon operators. Look at there's some of those people are in a balloon, flying high. Oh, and all this was taken before drones. How about that? Up there's some more of those people in a balloon getting ready to take off, and the rest of those people are standing around being watchers, spectators. I was a spectator. Yeah, some of the balloons, they just have nice colors. And now we jump back into New York City, and this is a Taiwan Fair Day. Now look at that. Look at those people, man. Wall-to-wall people. There's some of those people on a jet ski. Look like they're having fun, right? That was on the Hudson River. Well, I don't see too many of those people there, but there's one person on that ride. But then 5 minutes later, the rides were full. Look at all those people on that ride, milling about on the ride, having fun. Now these people, look, they're having a good time, huh? Those people. And of course, those people, they like to watch things, and there were these acrobats, high wire acrobats, uh, and they were pretty cool, I think, doing things on a high wire. This is it was a county fair. I forget what county it was, Warren County or something. So we're having a county fair and a balloon festival at the same time, and there are tons of those people there. Wow, tons of people. Oh wow, look at that. Those people are watching all those balloons take off, and the balloons have little baskets full of those people too. So look at this. This is like a bunch of people all jumping in a basket, and they're 10 seconds away from taking off. I went on a balloon ride once a long, long time ago. And you hop in a balloon and people hold it down and they let go. I don't know if you ever watched Bugs Bunny when he's in a rocket ship. And he goes to let me out of here, and he opens up the door. And you see the earth shrink to a little ball. Well, that's what it's like when you're in a hot air balloon. The earth just shrinks like that. And these those people, all these people are working on the balloons. There's the balloon owners, the balloon crew, you know, like that. And then there's those people who are just spectators. So it's interesting to see, you know, all right, the spectators are watching, but what do the people do who actually prep the balloons and everything? Roustabouts. See, now you can get an idea of these balloons by looking at those people there. You can see how big those balloons are, and they're standing right next to the balloon, and they're being dwarfed by it. Now, I wasn't intimate with the balloons. I had to stand behind the orange fence, but I had a zoom lens. I was able to zoom up. Look at these cars and those people and those balloons. Those balloons are gigantic. They block out the whole sky. Years ago, it was $150 a person, but it's way more expensive now. I think it's like $600 a person. Well, here these people are standing right next to that balloon, and look how big that balloon is, not even inflated. Look at those people. Some Marlboro guy, he was standing on top of someone's van with his tats out and everything. And those people, even you go to the woods, you see those people in the woods hiking. And then there's always the straggler, you know, so sort of wants some more solitude. All right, here's some more of those people in this famous building for Ellis Island. This is where all those immigrants used to disembark. Those people are waiting for the ferry to take you to the Statue of Liberty. And those people are going on, they chartered that cruise boat. You could buy tickets, and the cruise boat goes around Manhattan. And those people, they hang out over the railing and just watch what's happening. Other cruise boats, you know, the famous scenery. There's the Brooklyn Bridge. There's those people are pointing. People are, when you see those people, they're always pointing at something. Very famous building for Ellis Island. Back to some balloonies. Yeah, you want to see those people, go to Balloon Festival. You'll see tons of them milling about. It's always good, those people feel comforting when they see the EMS vehicle in case something happens. Here's those people strolling down the lane of where all the rides are. Yeah, so I have so many photos of those people that we're going to see some more of those people in the following slideshows.